Dr. Lacey is in Sacramento today and unable to join us, but she wanted all of you to know that she wishes she could be here with us and thanks you and appreciates the work that you do. Before we get started, I want to acknowledge our board members who are here with us today, Dr. Bob Hewlett and Mr. Bob Arthur. We appreciate both of you for all the support that you give to Cerritos College. Since I've been at Cerritos, I've been impressed with the culture of acknowledgement and celebration that exists here. A wise man once said, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." Today is one of those events where we can acknowledge the mind and the heart, and we should never tire of saying thank you to one another. Although only a few are being honored today, in reality, each of you who challenge your students to be better today than they were yesterday, to our classified staff who assist and support our students and each of us in our jobs, and to all of you who encourage our students to embrace the power that only education provides. You are all to be applauded and appreciated, and I applaud you. Thank you. To quote Gandhi, and you can never go wrong when you quote Gandhi, live as if you were to die tomorrow and learn as if you were to live forever. The work you do in educating our students changes minds and hearts forever. And so now I turn it over to our colleague who runs the most efficient meetings on campus, your Faculty Senate President, Scott O'Neill.
Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Great. All right. How's the food? How about we give a hand to the culinary arts for putting on a good spread? Today's a good day. I find that we're always busy with everything that we're doing, that it's nice that we can just take time out to come and just sit with each other, laugh. You see people around from time to time, once a semester, and you can, catch up. So it's a great day that we get to do, just to relax and have some good laughs. Also, at the same time, we get to recognize the hard work of faculty, not just for, the work that they do, but their years of service, as well as those, who are going to be getting an Outstanding Faculty Award today. So it's just a very good thing for them, because they go above and beyond the call of duty of what they have to do. So hopefully everybody has a good time today. And now let me bring up Monica Lopez, our chair of our Professional Relations Committee.
Thank you, Scott. Good morning. My name is Monica Lopez, and I'm this year's chairperson for the Senate Committee on Professional Relations. I want to also welcome administration and managers, Cerritos College Foundation, our board members, staff and faculty, and our students if they're here. We're all here today celebrating the outstanding faculty winners. I would like to acknowledge the committee members for this year who have done an exceptional job in reading about 100 nominations, give or take, and working on the selections. Members, please stand to be acknowledged if you're here this morning. I know there are some of you here, so please stand so you can be acknowledged. Briefly, the nomination process begins in the fall, so October through November. During the winter break through early spring semester, each committee member reads each nomination, and then collectively we use a formal process to make the selection of most outstanding faculty members. So this year, like I said, over 20 part-time faculty were nominated and over 50 full-time faculty were nominated. The nominations from our students, faculty, staff, and managers who believe that these faculty members made a difference in their lives or have contributed to our campus community with their dedication here at Cerritos College is really why we're here honoring the faculty members. I would also like to acknowledge Faculty President Scott O'Neill, Miriam Tolson, Damon Cagnolotti, and Margot Winters, who put together the lovely programs that you have at the tables. I would also like to thank Donna Scheibe, who is taking on now the role of putting a lot of this that you see here today in terms of this actual ceremony. Amber, Major, Michael Perini, and their staff, and the students in culinary arts for putting together such a wonderful event and lunch. Of course, I would like to acknowledge Bernice Watson and Craig Bright for putting together the audio-visual we'll be watching later on the screen. All of these campus community members make an event like this seem effortless. In preparation for next fiscal year, I would like to encourage the campus community to take the time to nominate a faculty member that you feel exemplifies excellence at Cerritos College. Without the nominations from you and the students, we would not be here celebrating these distinguished faculty members this morning. Thank you. And now, Scott will be coming back up here.
Before we get to the service awards for those who are a quarter century plus, I just want to point out a few people who are working, climbing the ladder to get to that plateau. So when I say your name, start off with our newly tenured faculty. Actually, it's probably not a ladder, I guess I would say. Probably it's more of an escalator, because as we get older, we shouldn't be climbing up on ladders. You might fall, break a hip, or something along those lines. So let's just start off our newly tenured faculty. If you're here, please stand. Dr. Valeria Christensen, Miss Carrie Gonzalez, Mr. Chad Green, Dr. Scotty Henderson, Mr. Russell May, Dr. Carol Tydell. Anyone? All right, now since we're at new tenured, how about those of you who are got your 5 years? Stand up if you got your 5-year pin. Anybody? 5 years? They're what I'm talking about. All right, how about 10? Can I see 10? There we go. 15s. See those 15s? We have 120. Where's the 20? There's the 20. Now, I know there's some of you who are like at 9 or 12. It is what it is, but we still love you. A couple more years, you get recognized. Let me bring up Dr. Schilling again to take care of the rest.
Thanks, Scott. So last year, we presented the service awards, and I provided a little bio on each of the service recipients, and I was kind of told afterwards, I guess they were afraid to tell me before, that we really didn't have time for that, and I wasn't supposed to do that. I went off script. So even though it's a tradition, I would like to continue. Unfortunately, we are not going to do that today, but I would like to acknowledge those of you who have 25, 30, and 35 years of service. I'm told that a few of our service awards recipients were unable to join us today, but we'd like to acknowledge each of you. So when I call your name, I'm going to call everyone. If you are here, I hope that you will come forward so we can thank you for all you've given to our students and to the college. So the first category is the 25 years of service. We have Dr. Robert Buschauer, Mr. Michael Farina, Dr. Frank Geik, Dr. Edward Rother, and Cheryl Shimazu. Are we supposed to do pictures? Thank you, gentlemen. For 30 years of service, Mr. Jean Lazor, Beverly Whitson, and Mervat Zawal. No? Ingeborg Carter. Just you. Thank you for your service. And finally, I don't believe that Ingeborg Potter is here for 35 years of service, but let's acknowledge Ingeborg anyway, so thank you. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Scott O'Neill.
All right. Now for our distinguished faculty. Oh, before I forget, at the end there's going to be group pictures. So don't run away. Make sure you hang out. All right. First on our list is, bear with me here, Jayananda Hiranandani. Jaya. That's how it is, okay? For Engineering, Design, Technology in the Technology Division. Now I'm going to read a little bit from his dean's narrative. I'm pleased to recognize Jaya as the recipient of a Distinguished Faculty Award for 2014. Jaya was instrumental in developing the transition from an older type of computer-assisted design software to the modern CATIA software. Hundreds of local aerospace employees have attended Jaya's classes and have been able to benefit from his wealth of industry experience. Jaya is very diligent in keeping up to date with the software and is always available to his students if they need extra help. Jaya, come on up.
Thank you very much.
Up next, Jesusita Lopez, Culinary Arts, Health Occupations Division. Jesusita Jessie Lopez came to Cerritos College from high school and completed our professional cooking and baking and pastry programs. Little did she know then, she would someday be in charge of that very same baking and pastry program. She is a student-oriented professor committed to setting high standards in academics for her students, peers, and craft. Her modeling of a creative learning environment, coupled with innovative teaching techniques, helps other professors to refine their skills, further benefiting the culinary students. She has been instrumental in planning and reorganizing the Culinary Arts program, and currently is a member of the Faculty Senate Curriculum Committee and its Tech Review Subcommittee. She is also a very active participant in her community. Jessie. Vegetable bouquet. Got to clean up now. Next, Ian McCants. Mathematics, Science, Engineering, and Mathematics Division. Ian McCants began working as an adjunct instructor at Cerritos College in 2003 and was hired full-time in 2012. Ian has always been very involved in the mathematics department, making significant contributions to Teacher Track, the Math Success Center, and the STEM grant. As one of the faculty leaders in the Math Success Center, he has written the vast majority of the DLAs that are helping students succeed in their math courses. Trust me, I know this. I see them all, and he does them all. Ian is also a trailblazer, becoming the first instructor in the mathematics department to flip his classroom. With his friendly disposition and his willingness to help, he has earned the respect and admiration of his students and colleagues. Ian, come on up. Dr. Miodrag Micic, Mickey, as he's called. Engineering, Design, Technology Division. Dr. Micic is a very energetic instructor who teaches engineering, design, technology, and new product development classes at Cerritos College. His students are able to benefit from his extensive experience in industry, as Dr. Micic has developed many industrial products that are used in the bioengineering field. His extensive knowledge of solid modeling has also greatly benefited our students. Dr. Micic started an industry certification program for Certified SolidWorks Associate that has been very successful. Many students in the department have been able to get either raises or find new employment as a result of Dr. Micic's class efforts. Come on up, Mickey. Terrence Mullins. Political Science, Business, Humanities, and Social Sciences Division. This is a remarkable achievement by Terrence Mullins, and the first time a non-tenured faculty member has won a Distinguished Faculty Award twice. Mr. Mullins is creative, innovative, proactive, and constantly finding new ways to reach his students. The way he uses technology to enhance his teaching style and the reaction of his students is a sight to behold. Since coming on board, he developed a political theory course and an AAT degree for our political science majors. The political science department and the BHSS division are proud to be associated with this singular honor for one of its own. Terrence, come on up. Dr. Edward Rother. Architecture, Technology Division. It's my pleasure to congratulate Dr. Rother for his Distinguished Faculty Award for 2014. Dr. Rother is a very meticulous instructor who makes sure that his students are always well-informed and on their way to student success. The results of his work are obvious in the success that his students achieve once they transfer to four-year universities. Dr. Rother has also recently volunteered to teach Introduction to Engineering Design classes using the software Inventor. This will help the architecture department recruit high school students who may have not thought about a career in that field before. Go on up. Charles Robertson. Automotive Collision Repair, Technology Division. Charles Robertson, AKA Charlie, has been instrumental in the development of the collision repair estimating classes at Cerritos College. He has developed the curriculum in cooperation with the Collision Repair Advisory Committee and has created a new career path for students entering the collision repair industry. His classroom presentations are second to none, and his preparation is extensive. Charlie is one of the best classroom presenters on campus. Going above and beyond the need is Charlie's specialty. If you need him to prep a brief proposal or justification of equipment, you can be sure he will get all the detail the subject has to offer. Charlie, come on up. Tracy Ukita. Counseling Services. As a full-time faculty member of the Career Services staff since 2001, Tracy has been guiding students through their career decision-making process. Her unique ability to make students feel comfortable and welcome puts students at ease immediately. She listens with thoughtful intent and guides students through their journey of self-discovery. Tracy is very active on campus as well. She has been active with Faculty Senate for about 9 years, serving as Senate Secretary from 2006 to 2012. She is currently the instructional chair for the Counseling Division, serves on numerous committees, and is the advisor for Phi Theta Kappa. Congratulations, Tracy. We are very proud of your recognition. I'm not asking Tracy to come up because she can't be with us today. She's actually on a field trip with students. So going beyond the call of what needs to be done. So we'll make sure she receives that, get her award. Mario Guerrero. Machine Tool Technology Division. Mario Guerrero is the Technical Support Director for Gibbs CAM. The Gibbs CAM software is used in a variety of industries to transform solid models into programs to run computer numerically controlled machines. Mario has been an adjunct instructor at Cerritos College since 1993. He usually teaches classes related to setup and operation of CNC machines, as well as Gibbs CAM software. In addition to teaching 2 classes at night every week, Mario also comes to the campus on Saturday mornings, that doesn't usually work for me, but mornings are good for some, to teach kids how to make electric guitars through the Pathways program. Cerritos College is lucky to have professionals like Mario to teach our students the rigorous demands of industry. Mario, come on up. Carlos Sanchez. Woodworking, Manufacturing Technology Division. Carlos has been a valuable member of the woodworking program since the day he was hired. He has a great presence in the classroom and has excellent rapport with his students. He models quality work for his students, and his students respond similarly. They consistently turn out the most creative and best built projects in our introduction to woodworking classes. They look up to him as a mentor and have great respect for his knowledge and guidance. He regularly volunteers his time at outreach events for the woodworking program, and as a full-time high school instructor, he inspires other woodshop teachers in his district. Come on up, Carlos. Now to our most outstanding faculty award winner, Bill Sparks. Speech, Liberal Arts Division. Associate Professor Sparks is a full-time faculty member at Cerritos College and an adjunct faculty lecturer at Cal Poly Pomona. He teaches Speech 100, Fundamentals of Oral Communication, Speech 130, Fundamentals of Public Speaking, and Speech 235, Fundamentals of Argumentation and Persuasion, and is a former director of the forensics team. Bill started teaching at Cerritos College as an adjunct instructor and has been full-time since the fall semester of 1995. Prior to teaching at Cerritos College, Bill taught speech courses at USC, it's going to be a good list, USC, CSU Dominguez Hills, Cal Poly Pomona, CSU San Bernardino, Azusa Pacific University, Southern California College, Irvine Valley College, Orange Coast College, Cypress College, Pasadena City College, Riverside Community College, and Chaffey College. We've been around. Bill is currently serving on the Planning and Budget Committee and has served on the Academic Excellence Committee, the Academic Affairs Committee, a validation member of the Program Review Committee, the Student Activities Committee, and was a member of Faculty Senate. While directing the forensics program at Cerritos College, Bill was an active member of the Pacific Southwest Collegiate Forensic Association, or Forensics Association. He served as both the vice president and president of the California Community College Forensics Association. And he served on the debate committee at both the Phi Rho Phi National Forensics Tournament and the National Parliamentary Debate Association. In addition to teaching, Bill has over 10 years' experience in sales and marketing, working for several companies, including Security First Marketing, Vestal Laboratories, Purdue Frederick Pharmaceutical Company, and Colonial Life and Disability Insurance Company. From his dean. On campus, we know him as Bill, but in the debate world, he is Sparky. Associate Professor William F. Sparks, this year's most distinguished faculty member of the year, earned that nickname during his years as a debate student. Bill is beloved by his students, respected by his colleagues, and for nearly 2 decades of service to Cerritos College students, he has embodied the very finest in teaching and coaching. As a colleague, he is a thoughtful and fair participant in the college's shared governance structures. Long a regional leader in forensics, Bill's knowledge and expertise in the discipline of speech is matched only by his enthusiasm. Evidence of this is in the students who return year after year to express their gratitude for the guidance they receive from him, and by the admiration he has earned from his colleagues within the speech department and from the wider campus community. Among Bill's contributions to the college is his deep and substantial impact on the college's governance. Elected many times to represent the Division of Liberal Arts in the Faculty Senate, he was recognized as Outstanding Senator of the Year for 2007-2008 academic year. He served on an SLO task force to develop campus-level SLOs dealing with critical thinking and communication. For several years, he served on the Academic Excellence Committee. He currently serves as a representative on the Planning and Budget Committee. As a member of these committees, Bill is a strong and persuasive advocate for faculty, students, and the college. Bill's impact on the forensic program has been profound. Just a few highlights. In the very first year of his tenure track employment, 2 of Sparky's students won gold at the Phi Rho Phi National Speech Championship. In 1998, the Cerritos Forensic Squad won 2nd place in the Community College Division at the National Parliamentary Debate Association Championships. At the state and nations, his team took gold, silver, and bronze in 5 different events. In 2007, the forensics team was the national winner of the Mariner Forensics Award for only the 2nd time in the college's history. In 2008, one of Sparky's students won 2 golds, a silver and a bronze, and another won 4 golds and Top Speaker Award. As Bill's longtime colleague, Wendell Hanks, writes, Bill strongly represents what Cerritos College is known for, our personal contact with students. Consistently, students follow Bill into his office after class to continue class discussions or discuss personal use of a class topic. He engages his classes with his personality, personal communication experiences, and by challenging his students to personally apply the concepts taught. Kimberly Rosenfeld, the speech department chair, one reason Bill so thoroughly represents the best of Cerritos College is the number of his forensic students that have graduated out of our program, gone on to 4-year universities, yet continue to keep in touch with Bill. Many of them cite the inspiration they received under Bill's tutelage. With gratitude, respect, and admiration, Cerritos College students and colleagues recognize Bill Sparks as the most distinguished faculty of 2014. We have a nice little short video for you, presentation. Another presentation. Before I give the floor to Sparky, I'd like to bring up Steve Richardson from the foundation.
Bill, congratulations, well deserved. In recognition of this honor, the foundation would like to give you this financial award. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Floor is yours.
A couple of days ago, I received an email from Miriam saying, would you like to do an acceptance speech? I'm a speech teacher, I guess. There's easy answer to that. No, I'm greatly honored by this award, but also humbled. I really do think that I teach at one of the best community colleges, if not one of the best colleges in the country. And I'm really accepting this award for hundreds of my colleagues that I think are also very excellent teachers, and it's really hard to say the most outstanding. I've been working with many of them over the years. I'd like to give my appreciation to the board members that are here. I know Bob both for many years, Stephen Richardson, the faculty members, and the different administrators around here that I work with a lot. Particular thanks to the speech department faculty. Angela, Kimberly, Cynthia, and April are here. And I've invited Wendell and Donna Miller to come in, and I'm certainly glad both of them were able to be here. I met Donna too many years ago. She won't let me tell when we exactly met. But she was the dean when I got hired here in 1995 full-time. She then came back into the department, and we worked together for quite many years and did a lot of work. So I appreciate both the contributions from Donna and from Wendell. I love the liberal arts department and division. We do a lot of good work together. And even though I'm being honored today, I've also been called arrogant, stubborn, argumentative, and I deserve all those also. A couple of mottos that I make is that I really don't pay attention to what the grades that students are earning. But I do care what they learn, and I'm glad to say that the real reason I'm up here is because of my students. I do teach public speaking, and a comment that I make is that you're not a public speaker without audience members, and I don't believe that you're a teacher without students. And I know I didn't want to talk too long, but I brought a list of about 75 different students that have won state, national. Cerritos College won a lot of awards at both of those tournaments, and I'm creating a hall of fame for all the gold medal national winners, silver medal, and the bronze winners. And we'll also appreciate the people that have also done well at the state championship and local championships. One student that I wanted to talk to in particular was introduced to me several years ago by Donna Miller. As the director of the team, we always hold our first couple of meetings and try to recruit new people. And Donna came into my office one day and she says, Bill, I have this student that you've got to meet. He can't make it to forensics though this week. Will you meet with him in your office? And she says, I think he could be a really good speaker for you. And I said, sure, I have some time, bring him in. And I got introduced to this young black man. His name was Tariq Bruno. And we talked for about a half an hour that first day. And he was really interested in what we did on the debate team. And I talked to him for a long time, and he asked a lot of questions. At the end of 30 minutes, he says, Professor Sparks, you've got me for the next 2 years. Tariq didn't know it, but he had Donna for the next 2 years also, and almost every other speech teacher. He immediately had such a personality that I matched him up with a fellow student that I had in a Speech 130 class, Fadi Al-Makaki, and they started winning trophies. They advanced from novice or beginning division at the local tournaments. We advanced them into junior division. They took first place. We advanced them into senior division, which is rare, at the end of the first semester, and they started breaking and winning tournaments. And that year, I took them to the California State Championship. Tariq was the young student that was announced. He entered 4 events: extemporaneous speaking, impromptu speaking, parliamentary team debate with Fadi, and Lincoln Douglas parliamentary debate. He was the first student that I've coached at Cerritos College who won gold medal in all 4 of his events. He was also recognized with the 2 top speakers awards, and we took him to the board, and he couldn't bring in all of his trophies. Unfortunately, he could not go to nationals that year, So he came back as a sophomore, and we entered him in 4 events at the state tournament. He only brought back 3 gold medals that year. So in 7 gold medals and 8 events later, he was still recognized as one of the top speakers in California. That year, he did get to travel to nationals. He and Fadi unfortunately dropped in the gold medal round, so he came back with a silver medal, or second place at nationals. But he made up for it with a gold in Lincoln Douglas at nationals, and he also brought back a gold medal for Cerritos in extemporaneous speaking. Tariq was a very unique student, and he excelled immediately, but he enjoyed what he did, and he had a dream. He wanted to become a politician. I can tell you this, after graduating from Cerritos College, he was offered a full ride at the University of Pacific on a forensic scholarship. They paid his complete tuition, they paid his room and board, they gave him a living allowance, and they paid for all of his books. So he never complained about the cost of textbooks. He also met a young girl on the team. I'd recruited her out of my speech class, and her name was Tina. Her name is now Tina Bruno. I got invited to the first year party for their first son, Julian, and I communicate with them quite often as they had their second child, and I enjoy the pictures of their family. I don't intend to speak very long, but I would like to end with why I think most of us teach. About 7 months ago, I got a Facebook message from Tariq, and I'd like to share it with you guys. This was posted to my Facebook account on August 5th, 2013. It says, "It's been nearly 5 years since I left you and your assistant coach, Danny Cantrell, to head up north. And frankly, it's amazing how much my life has changed since that time. Thank you for being a mentor and friend. No chance I'm where I am today without your support and encouragement. In a weird way, you're also responsible for meeting my wife, Tina. You brought a tremendous amount of joy and peace to a once turbulent life. Thank you for seeing things in me that I couldn't even imagine myself and keeping me focused when emotions got the best of me. You're truly an amazing person. Thank you for everything, Bill." Last year, Tariq earned his bachelor's degree from the University of Pacific. He is now hired as an assistant debate coach, and he is getting his master's degree. And he is a director of a union that is lobbying Sacramento. He is living his dream. He's become a political activist, and I'm sure later you will see him in probably an elected position at some time. Tariq is like many of my students. They had fun on the team. I think they learned a lot, and they still communicate with me, and I think they appreciate what they've learned on the team. Thank you.
Anyway, one last time, can I have everybody, all outstanding faculty awards winners, to stand up, please? All outstanding faculty to stand up. One last round of applause for everybody. Well, I hope everybody had a good time. Which my paper, I think, has walked off. Basically, I was going to end, wanted to thank a long list of people that helped put all this together. So let me see if I can remember them all. It was a long list. First, I just want to thank everybody for coming, our board members. Let's see if I can get everybody, our faculty, staff, administrators, family, friends, students, community members. Did I get everybody? Did I miss anyone? Thanks, I appreciate you all coming and taking time out of your day. Hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. But in order to put this thing together, I could have done it myself. There's no way. It would have been virtually impossible. So I want to thank the Professional Relations Committee, facilities and the volunteers for help setting up, publications, the foundations for their generous gift, Bernice Watson for help putting together our video presentation, Damon Cagnolotti for helping with the editing, Margot Winters for massive amounts of editing and the graphic design. And Monica Lopez, Miriam Tolson, and Donna Scheibe, who basically were help putting all this together. I would have been lost without them. And certainly, last but not least, the culinary arts. So, I'm not saying you have to leave, but relax, enjoy yourselves, and I hopefully had a good time. Group picture, yes, all you winners, get up here. One more photo. I know some of you wanted to just run away. Give my award and run, but now you got to come up. Group photo.